$500, $600 of the 100 running ante.
6 to call.
Beautiful venue in the heart of London. And not a beautiful hand for Phil Ivey. That's not going to stop him. Most mere mortals would throw 10-4 in the muck. But Phil Ivey looks like he's going to play this one. And I'm pretty sure, did Ivey limp in there?
Yeah, Ivey limped.
27, sorry.
It's a raise from Patrick Antonius to 2,700.
It's an odd limp there. Not a short-handed game, but seven-handed. To limp in an early position with 10-4 suited?
I think he's just trying to mix it up a little. Wants to play a couple of hands early on.
27 to call.
Possibly feels like he's not in the game at the moment.
Well, one thing that's interesting, every single year we see the $1 Million Cash Game, we see Phil Ivey, we see him mix it up. And sometimes he's down a couple $100,000, but at the end of the day, he always seems like he's the big winner.
He has had some of the biggest pots in televised poker. Was it over 800,000 we saw in one of the previous series he managed to win?
And it was between these two guys, actually, Patrick Antonius and Phil Ivey.
Well, here he goes catching a bit of a hand here.
Well, it's an interesting flop. We had the flush draw for Patrick Antonius and an open-ended straight draw for Ivey. King high is the best hand right now.
$5,100.
And Antonius is going to bet 5,100.
Cool.
And Phil Ivey is going to call.
4.
Well, Phil's gone in front right now, but it's still a pretty scary-looking card.
Check.
It's a very scary board there. I mean, you got 3, 4, 5, 6. You got a one-liner to a straight. But Patrick Antonius raised pre-flop. Would you put your opponent on a 7 or a deuce here?
Check.
Well, it goes check, check. Here comes the river.
Queen.
And the river's the queen of diamonds. Misses both players.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
And both players check the river.
Showdown.
Phil's going to take this one down. Managed to get a little bit lucky by catching the 4.
And Patrick Antonius is probably wondering, if I bet one more time, do I win this pot?
Well, we'll never know, and Phil's going to be counting the chips.
Good hand, no? Good hand.
Phil Ivey, second on an all-time money list. Adds $18,000 to his stack.
Tell him why you are who you are.
The hand plays itself.
It did.